They might not want you to know this, but I'm here to tell you anyway. Hi everyone, my name is Matt Swerk. I'm a local real estate expert right here in Massachusetts with a Legacy Star team powered by Keller Williams Realty. Now, if this is the first time you come to our channel, you definitely want to hit the subscribe button, click that little bell. Every time we make a new video, you're going to get notified. So what are the videos all about? We talk everything about Massachusetts, whether it's eating, sleeping, drinking, playing. We even sneak in a little bit about New Hampshire as well. So you have questions, we have answers. Pretty simple. You can call us, text us, emails, Facebook, whatever floats your boat, we'll get back to you. Remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back. All right, I know. Here we go again. We're talking about something that we don't usually talk about. We're talking about the granite state of New Hampshire. Today we're talking about some of the things that you might hear some rumors about New Hampshire. We might say some rumors about New Hampshire. I went to school there, so I can pick on the state a little bit. It's an absolute wonderful state. I absolutely love it. The reason we talk about New Hampshire a lot is, well, it's funny because it's right on the border of Massachusetts. But you don't hear us talk a lot about Vermont. You don't hear us talk a lot about Maine. Those are there as well. Connecticut, Rhode Island. I don't know, just maybe it's my roots or my semi-roots of New Hampshire of why we like to talk about it so much. But especially, being on the border, and there's a lot of people that are, transitioning back and forth between the two states, either working and living in one or vice versa. We never recommend that. We figure, we recommend stay in one state, don't jump back and forth. The reason being is there's some differences as far as taxes are concerned. And if you're going to try to escape taxes from one area, you don't want to get double hit by living in one and commuting to the other. We can get in more into that to another time. That's not what today's about. I really want to talk about New Hampshire is not as rural as it seems or as we might make it out to be. We make a little joke about, especially in real estate, about it being the Wild Wild West. It's very, very clean and organized as far as their real estate process is concerned. So I have to take that away. I can't poke on New Hampshire that much because they make things really simple as far as working with contracts and real estate laws. So that's a huge positive. But people just think of, snow and woods and mountains. And yes, that's there. It's absolutely beautiful. It's there. But there's a lot of suburban areas, there's a lot of urban areas, there's definitely some of that country as well, and it's really it doesn't matter what environment you're looking to get into. Most of it can be pretty centralized as far as your cities and areas to travel to. So it's got a really great mix of anything. You have your major city up there, which is going to be Manchester, and then of course Nashua. Nashua is right on the Massachusetts line, so you're going to hear us talking about Nashua a lot. Salem. Portsmouth is another great place that we like to talk about. We like to travel there as well. So lots of great areas. Portsmouth on the water, and of course, what's great near the water? Yes, fried clams. I gotta slide it in every single video, of course. So I was talking a little bit about the taxes, right? And that's where some people, I'll dive into it real quick, right? So here in Massachusetts, we get taxed for everything, almost everything, right? All right, so property taxes, that's an area that there's a little bit of rumors about. People say that the property taxes are astronomical. Yes, they're a little bit higher than Massachusetts. As a real estate agent, I practice in both states. Some of the communities are gonna be, maybe double what the taxes are. However, they're not astronomical like a lot of people think, and it's not across the board that you're just going to go, get hit with major property taxes in New Hampshire. They do have some different taxes as far as view taxes are concerned. However, we always talk about the fact that and like I just said at the beginning of the video, is if you're going to live in one state, we recommend you work in that state as well. Because if you live in New Hampshire, where you don't have your income taxes, you don't have your sales taxes, but you have higher property taxes, then you commute into Massachusetts and you work in Massachusetts, well, you're getting hit with income taxes, right? So we don't want you to do that. We want you to save money. We want you to be in the best situation possible. So it's not as awful as people make it out to be. Yes, the taxes are higher, but it is what it is. Not as close as Massachusetts with all the other taxes that we have. I think sometimes we have a tax for breathing. That's a joke. That's a joke. All right. So there's lots to do in New Hampshire. That's something a lot of people say, geez, there's nothing to do. But if there is major venues up there in a lot of the communities. Definitely going to concerts, comedy clubs. There is art galleries. I mean, you name it, you're going to find it there, right? Because of all the different areas, all the different local flavors that are there. And next time you're going to look to book a kind of a bigger show, scroll through, because you'll see that most major acts are definitely going up to New Hampshire as well. So you get everything there, right? And don't forget about Hampton Beach. For those of you who know about Hampton Beach, that's a well-known secret there. So I won't bring that up in the video here. You got to dig into that a little bit, figure out what we're talking about. The gateway. So I like to talk about New Hampshire being the gateway up into northern New England. Now, if you live in New Hampshire, you're going to have that local flair of Vermont, where you have great beer and the laid-back lifestyle. Up in Maine, you're going to have that major wilderness. There's all I can think about is bears and moose and the northern country. So you're going to have that. And then if you want to come down to Massachusetts with our bustling economy, you can go there. Or if you want to go up to a whole nother country, you have Canada. Right, Quebec and Nova Scotia is kind of the closest, so there's a lot more to Canada that we don't really talk about. But awesome opportunity as far as road trips are concerned. And as I'm thinking about road trips, northern New Hampshire just has some absolutely beautiful scenery up there. As far as Franconia Notch, one of my favorite places to go tent camping, like I used to way back in a different lifetime. So definitely lots of places to veer out when you're living in New Hampshire. The other thing is, as far as their employment's concerned, very diverse as far as all different sectors. So there's lots of private companies, you have businesses, you have schools, you have healthcare, nonprofits, municipal jobs. I mean, lots of trades that basically you're looking for a healthy job market. There is some solid opportunities as far as southern New Hampshire. So I'm not going to pick on northern New Hampshire because the population starts to get smaller as the wilderness gets larger and larger, but that's what you would expect going up towards Canada. So there's a great job market as far as New Hampshire is concerned, so I definitely want to check that out. The other thing is that if you're into the outdoors, what a great place to be, right? There is everything you can imagine: winter sports, spring sports. I mean, there's whitewater rafting, there's skiing, there's hiking, there's all kinds of boating, canoeing. There's just some of the absolute, like I just was talking about up in Franconia, just some really beautiful, I was going to say man-made, but that's not the case, Mother Nature made, woman-made, Mother Nature made, right? Some natural phenomena as far as some great places. A place called the Basin that's up at Franconia Notch. Love that place. It's phenomenal. So it doesn't matter what you like to do as far as outdoor activities. There's always something to do as far as New Hampshire. All you got to do is kind of peek around one little bush, one little corner, climb over that next little mountain. You're going to have some exciting things to check out. All right, so we just want to talk about a couple quick things as far as New Hampshire's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. It's a great state. I love it, near and dear to my heart. Definitely a place if you're interested to relocate, if you're looking to rent there, you have questions about certain areas, whatever you have, reach out to us. You got the questions, we got the answers. We appreciate you watching. Remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back.